a few people not gonna like the comments or like what I'm saying. But for those that don't know, we had a young man die here in Memphis, which is nothing unheard of. Plenty of people are being murdered here, and people know, watch the news or have heard about Memphis. To me, it's not as bad as everybody make it seem. I live here, but a young man died at the hands of police. That is sad. That is terrible. And it's like, it's hard to kind of understand it because y'all are paid to protect and serve us. That's a policeman's job, to protect and serve. And I'm a public servant myself. My job is to serve the city of Memphis. So my job is to make the customers happy as much as possible. And I'm pretty sure that's the same concept that MPD is supposed to follow, just a little more detail. So, like, the hearing that a young man was killed from a beating, I haven't seen the video, but I've heard that video is bad, and I know the video has to be bad for them to terminate 5 officers. For them to terminate 5 officers that fast, there has to be some real bad evidence in there somewhere. So, like, that kind of it kind of makes you scared to kind of want to pull over for the police, man. And being a black man is even harder than anything, because I don't know the situation with the guy. I really don't know the full details on everything, but it's not looking good. And like, being a black man that has nice things, you get profiled. And the sad part is, you get profiled more by your own kind. I ain't been in situations where I've been obsessive with me, all because of my size, all because of what I drive, all because of how I look. But I'm gonna tell you the bad part about it. It's not. I've had more bad experience with black officers. Now, let me say this: not all officers are bad. Not all policemen are bad. Not all cops are here to hurt you. So that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we need better training. We need more psych evals for these officers. Not every officer that has a gun and a badge should be an officer. You're going to be wrong or cut. They shouldn't be officers. Because some of them have mom issues, daddy issues. They got beat up in school. Now they have authority and power to do things to people. And that's their way of getting back at certain people. That's not what that badge is for. Your badge is to protect and serve. That's what it should be for, not to harm. Your job should be to protect the city of Memphis. We already got enough crime. We already have enough everything else going on here. We don't need no more. We don't need to be worrying about our officers protecting us. We don't need to be worried about our officers trying to harm us. We don't need that. We have more than enough murders going on. But I'm gonna kind of tell you what kind of makes me a little more madder than that man being killed. It was about 5 black officers. 5 officers. There was no white officers involved in this case. Now, where is the anger? Where is the protesting? Where is the marching for that? Where is all of that? Y'all holler Black Lives Matter. Y'all holler that all the time. But you should holler that 24/7, 365, no matter the situation, no matter the case, no matter what. Not only when a black man died at the hand of a white officer. I'm pretty sure that man's family don't care that he was killed by some black officers. They don't care about that. They care that that man was murdered or killed or whatever, however they're gonna determine the accident or the incident. I'm sorry. That doesn't mean nothing when your family member's gone. That doesn't mean, it don't make it no better or no worse that it was a black officer or it was a white officer, a mixed officer. That shit don't matter. Don't nobody care about that. What matters is a person's life is gone. That's why I always say all lives matter. No matter what your color is, red, green, purple, blue, pink, light skin, dark, very, very dark, damn near white. It shouldn't matter. None of that should hold no weight when a person's life is taken. Y'all, they should be marching. And me, I'm a sucker for evidence. I'm a sucker for facts. Just because somebody say this is what happened, show me the evidence. Show me the proof that this happened. Now, I'm not saying they wrong or they're right, but I'm saying that they should have that same effect no matter what happened with the young man. That's sad. But to hear that they beat that man, it's terrible, man. Now, I really feel like they should prosecute all those officers to the fullest. If they done wrong, get them done wrong. But I've seen that Memphis do kind of cover up certain things. I had an incident last year in my Hellcat downtown. If you know me, you know my Hellcat is very loud. I don't have a muffler on the car. It's pretty well, it does have a muffler, but it's a shotgun muffler and it has long tube headers. My car is loud, very loud, and you know downtown has buildings that are kind of close to each other. So I can understand them officers being excessive, especially if you get a group on together. Yeah, they can get real excessive. I can believe it. Because you got 5 people telling you to get down. One wants you to go this way, one wants you to go that way. So yeah, I can believe they got real excessive. Because I had that problem with one officer. I was just bigger than him, and he couldn't little boy me or bully me or push me around like he wanted to. Like I told him, you doing all this for nothing. I'm not running from you. I'm not resisting. I'm not fighting you. We are 2 grown-ass men. If you want me to comply, talk to me. You don't have to assert your dominance or assert your authority in this situation. I'm not running from you. I'm a black man in a $70,000 Hellcat. You think I'm trying to run from you? He profiled me and thought I was one of the young dudes that was trying to run, and I didn't run. I pulled over, like I told him. He pulled me up, tried to pull me over. I didn't know he was even coming after me. But I pulled over and to a safe location. He pulled on side, pull over now. I said, sir, I'm trying to pull over. I'm trying to get to a safe location to where you're not in the street and I'm not in the street. I don't want to get hit by a car. I work for, like I said earlier, I'm a public servant. So to me, in the street is dangerous. I done seen it. I done almost been hit by cars before working. So with me knowing that, I'm gonna try to get out of the way and get him to a safe location. In his head, he felt like I was trying to run. Like I explained to him, I said, so I'm not running from you. My car is in my name. My tag matched my name. That doesn't make sense for a person that everything matches them to run from you. It doesn't make sense. And this car is legit. Yeah, man, tried to pull me out the car with my seatbelt on. Couldn't do it, have my seatbelt on. Slammed his door into my car with a custom paint job. But this is the thing, when stuff like that happens, people let that go unnoticed. They don't report it. Oh, it's just this. No, when stuff like that happen, you have the right to go down to internal affairs, just like I did. So when you feel like stuff like that, when you feel like an officer is really treating you unfairly, or you've been abused, or whatever the case may be, you can go down to internal affairs. That's all you got to do. But it goes so unnoticed because people don't know they can tell on the officers, which is what you want to call it. Everybody has a boss. Everybody has to answer for something. So I just feel like everybody should be upset that the young man is gone, regardless of how it happened, or who did it, or by the race that did it. It should have the same effect. It should have the same anger, the same push, the same drive. Now, I hope those officers are prosecuted to the fullest. I really truly do. If they did any wrong in that incident, prosecute them to the fullest. But they go back to what I said. Now, but that's something we all got to come together to do ourselves. We got to band together with stuff like this. We can't just let people get away with stuff like this. So I just kind of wanted to touch bases on it and tell you my opinion of it, tell you my thoughts of it. And like I said, some people gonna feel like I shouldn't say certain things, but these are my opinions. These are how I feel. I don't see color. I don't see race. I don't see none of that when it comes to a person. I see your heart. I see your mind. I see your soul. But like I said, we all think differently.